Before I like to start this lesson, I like to give all praise and glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to the hopeful, elect, the sincere Akim that's pushing and believing in his word and all truth and sincerity. Shalom to the Aquath that's listening and tuning in. And shalom to the Israelite foreigners scattered on all four corners, scattered abroad of the four corners of the earth. This video I'm doing as of right now, this ain't nothing. This won't be anything lengthy, but this is something I was just meditating on because when you come in this truth, you have to change each and every day and self-examining yourself to get to ultimately be delivered. Because we're getting ready for that. We're getting ready to be delivered. And a lot of the things that, for me personally, a lot of the things I do every day when I get up and wake up, I examine myself on how to change my perspective. Well, how to change the way I approach things, the way I do things. Especially being a younger man, and that's just now in his 20s, just understanding and processing things that a lot of people won't think about in this day and age because they're so stuck up in what they're doing and act like they can't be corrected or anything like that. So I'm going to read Romans chapter 12 and verse 2, and be not conformed to this world, but ye be transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is good and what's acceptable and perfect will of God, will of Yahweh. And that's basically saying, like, you gotta be transformed in your mind. You can't be doing stuff that you done did 5 years ago before you came into the truth. You can't sit up here and just act like act as if, or sell drugs or be on the corner, you know what I'm saying, outside all the time, being in people's faces and not meditating and getting your mind ready for what's going on. You got to constantly feed your spirit with the right things and the right food and the right things to help you in order to be saved, because there's going to be a time where everything you've done reflected on and worked on and did work on and everything, your works will be presented in front of you when Yahushai come back and start judging as well too. So that's pretty much saying that, without rambling too much, like, you're going to be judged based on how your mindset is in this truth, and if you in the world or not. Well, in the world and not, but mainly I'm talking somewhere in this truth. Let me see. I'm gonna grab two more scripts real quick. This is James chapter 1 verse 8. And a double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. You can't be halfway in the truth and halfway in the world. You gotta either be in it, in this truth, or out this truth. You can't be, I gotta miss camp, I gotta do this to go make some money. Like, no, like, if you gotta make the decisions. Are you gonna choose the Heavenly Father or this world? And this world will pass away. And when you being judged, you're gonna think like, damn, like, I should have did this, I should have did that. That's why we're doing it now within this grace period. So when the time comes, we ain't just thinking, oh shit, if only I did this a few months ago. Because the Lord's gonna come suddenly and fast as a thief in the night. And when that time happens, that ain't gonna be just like COVID, just like with the C-19. 1 minute you going to school, like for me, for example, this was before I was in the truth. My teacher was talking about it. The spirit was on my teacher this week, like, hey, like, we could be not going to school tomorrow because of what happened with COVID. It happened overnight. 50% of America was shut down back then. And nobody went to school. People trying to figure out what was going on. The economy crashed a few months later. All kinds of shit happened. So I'm gonna grab one more precept. Where was that at? Oh shit. Was it Matthew? Hold on. Bear with me, Baba Kasha. Trying to find this precept. Oh, yep, okay. This is Ephesians chapter 4 and verse... This is Ephesians chapter 4 and verse 22. That ye put off concerning the former conversation of the old man, which is corrupt according to the deceitful lust, and be renewed in the spirit of your mind. And that's why I'm saying this is a filtering process each and every day in this truth, because you can't live on the past and be stuck on, oh man, I used to be the shit in high school. I used to be a four-star dual athlete. Like, no, that's vainglory, man. The Lord ain't looking for that. He ain't coming back to say something that's vain. And this is verse 24. In that ye put on the new man, which after Yahweh is created in righteousness and true holiness. And that's everyone more. And wherefore putting away lying speaking every man truth with his neighbor, for we are members of one another. Actually, no, that's it. Nope, that's it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's basically back in verse 24. You have to be a whole new man. You have to be renewed. You can't be sitting up here being old and stale and shit like that, stagnant. When you get stagnant, that's when shit start to happen, and that's when you sit up here and be wondering like where it all go wrong. And I'm staying stagnant, and it's pretty scary to be stagnant. And that's the last thing you want, because if you be stagnant, some shit will happen, and you be like, damn, if only I could do this. And being stagnant ain't good. That's such a being stagnant and plateauing. When you plateau, you keep running to the same shit over and over and over and over again. So that's one of the things that in this truth will fuck you up, and it will scare you. But yeah, I didn't want this to be long. Lord willing, this was edifying. On to the next one. Shalom.